Hey YouTube, this is Southern Purple One. Quick video just to keep you ahead of everyone else that's out there. As a prepper, that's what we strive to do. Be ahead of the curve, be ahead of the masses when it comes to getting stuff and having it put back for us. But fertilizer, I talked to a friend of mine, he's a farmer, and he runs, I don't know, 50 to 60 head of cattle. And he was telling me about the fertilizer prices, and this is real world, this isn't an article you read. And he rattled off all kinds of different fertilizers and just the gist of it, because I couldn't write everything down and I didn't even try to. The gist of it is his fertilizer cost has skyrocketed because yes, he's a cattleman, but really he's a grass man. Without good grass, he has no chance of feeding his cows, so he has to spend money on keeping his grass in tip-top shape and healthy. So his cost has exploded. He doesn't know what he's going to do. So I went and I purchased some fertilizer. I normally do not use any fertilizer other than all natural. My rabbits produce a great manure, my chickens, and my compost. So I'm a natural guy. But I went ahead and bought 4 bags, and that's all I bought, and that's probably all I will buy. And the reason I bought it was fertilizer has jumped in price. I just bought this last week and it was $18 a bag. And the neat thing about this, if you see right here, Saluda, South Carolina, it comes locally. So I was glad to buy it. And I called around and trying to find fertilizer and I couldn't find it. Everybody was sold out pretty much, except the best place I like to go is a local feed and seed place I support. And they had it. So my buddy bought the same stuff in June and he paid $15 a bag for this. I paid $18 a bag, so between June and now is a 20% increase. The problem is she had like 13, 14 bags left, and they won't even give her a price on it until she actually orders it and they put it in the bag, as this is made locally here. So I don't know what the price is going to be, but she'll have to order very soon, and when I do find out, I'll tell you to see if there's an increase. But I don't know if you know much about fertilizer, and I really don't because I'm a natural guy. I like using my compost and my manure. But this right here is 17, 17, 17. Reason I bought 17, 17, 17 because I was told to buy 17, 17, 17. Buddy of mine said that's probably the best bang for your buck. I looked at getting a couple bags of 10, 10, 10, but she didn't even have them, so couldn't do it. So let's look right here. It has nitrogen in it. It's 17. That's what the 17. So it means there's 17%. So between these two 50-pound bags, there's 17 pounds of nitrogen in here. And nitrogen is needed for the growth of the leaves and vegetation. Then phosphate or phosphorus, 17%. That's why it's 17, 17, 17. And these are for roots. Root development. So between these 2 bags, there's 17 pounds. 1 bag would have half of 17, 8.5 pounds. And then potash, or some would say potassium. And potassium is useful for, it regulates the water and the nutrition moving in the cell. It's also for health of the plant, overall health and resistance to disease. And it's also vital in promoting the flowering and then turning into fruit. So I bought this for one reason. Probably in a worst case situation, I will be taking my whole front yard and putting it into corn. I've never really done any improvement on the grass up there, so I'm going to need some synthetic fertilizer to get things going. So it's a gamble. If worst case comes next year and springtime comes, I might be putting it into corn, and that would be used for us to eat, but mainly for chickens. I would be going through the whole process of drying that corn and getting ready for grinding that corn into feed for my chicken. So that's why I got it. Yes, it is a synthetic product, not as healthy as I normally do, but I'm not worried about that if the grid goes down or SHTF occurs. So on the back of it, even urea, that's what's short. And that's what's driving up prices right there. But it'll tell you, you can use it on the lawn. So worst case, if nothing goes on and everything's really good, I might use it to lawn or in the flowers for my wife. So how to do trees, vegetable gardens. So it gives you all the instructions. So if you're worried about where we're going, you might want to buy your fertilizer now. I don't know what the price is going to be in the springtime, it could be cheaper. Maybe it falls. I don't know. But for me, having 4 bags put back will take care of my needs for an emergency for planting my front yard in corn. And worst case, I can use it on other things. Or if nothing happens, guess what? I'll be putting on the grass to make it grow better. So look at your needs and try to stay ahead of the curve, stay ahead of the pack out there with your prepping needs. Thanks for watching.